Good evening, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I had a question about the location variable of our vibrational makeup.
Yes, one moment. Allow us to briefly explain for those who are not familiar with this concept so everyone can be, as you say, on the same page of the story.
Sounds good.
Many of you consider the idea of an object in physical reality to exist in a location. From our perspective, this is not precisely the case. From our perspective, location is actually a variable of the frequency equation of an object. So if you change the object's variable locational frequency, you actually change the location of the object instantaneously because that's one of the variables of the object itself. Do proceed.
Thank you. Is physical motion then a permission slip for changing?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we said. Every parallel reality, in a sense, by itself has no sensation of motion within it at all.
Right.
Motion, the illusion of motion, the continuity illusion of motion is created by the shifting of frequency through parallel realities. In that way, a relocational variable is changed, thus giving you the idea of the illusion of movement when you look at it from a space-time continuum. But you are already doing that. Again, that's what our spacecraft do to jump from star to star. All you have to do is define a locational variable of an object to a greater degree of distance difference in order to have an object not just go here to here, but here to across the universe instantaneously.
Right. So as an example, say I wanted to go to where that table is.
Yes.
Across the room.
Yes.
Now, what we're comfortable with is using our arms and legs and muscles as the permission slip.
Yes. Although there are people on your planet that have instantaneously teleported, sometimes not necessarily consciously.
Right. And that's what I'm curious about. I know there's the techniques of meditation and raising one's vibration.
Yes.
But it seems that humans, or myself at least, find it very easy to use the physical muscles permission slip.
Because that's what you have generally agreed upon as the consensus modality of your physical reality, although that's changing a little bit. Time and space is becoming a little slipperier for some of you, and sometimes you wind up getting places that was previously impossible for you to have gotten to within the time and space allotted. So a little bit of teleporting is going on with some of you. It's starting to leak into your consciousness that this is possible, and you're skipping over some of the steps.
Very nice. Would you be able to describe a permission slip that's tangible, similar to how one moves their muscles, for that location variable to be kind of, skipped, say?
Well, again, the idea is that if you understand that everything is actually not out there, but in here, if everything is in your consciousness, then it's really no different than looking this way and then looking that way.
Right.
And finding that the great degree of difference is in that here, instead of just looking one way in the same room, which it's not,
Right.
to another place in the same room, which it's not,
Right.
you truly understand that they're two different rooms. Literally, two different rooms.
Okay.
And when you truly incorporate that understanding and create greater and greater and greater degrees of difference in that particular frequency as to exactly, shall we say, where the two rooms are, then those two rooms can have a greater and greater degree of separation in space-time. Make sense?
It does.
So when you go this way and this way, in your reality it has been that, well, I'm just in the same room, in the same place, doing this. But when you really start to incorporate it, then it's like looking this way in this room is on Earth. This room is on another star system. You understand?
Gotcha.
So it's just a matter, in a sense, like anything, of getting used to that idea and living in that. But at the same time, understand, you will only go so far as serves your agreement with the collective to serve all concerned. So even though some of you will move at different rates, and some may be a little farther in certain ways than others in certain contexts, and others vice versa, you will all sort of generally move together so that you bring everyone along with these new ideas of transformation so that no one gets left behind. Because that's the overall agreement that goes hand in hand with the transformation.
Does that relate to how quickly we can consciously communicate with our higher selves as well?
That has a little more leeway because that's something that's always been available to you all. But yes, in some senses now, because you know this is the age of transformation, the idea of barriers that you imposed upon yourselves in the so-called past really no longer apply.